Yep, is what it is, no worries. So, with just 5 minutes to go, let's talk a little bit over my predictions. So, uh, red, blue, and yellow for Switch NSO. That's probably the biggest prediction everyone's got at the moment because, of course, Game Boy and Game Boy Advance just came to NSO. If they do bring any of these games over, I do expect it just to be Gen 1 for now. I'd be surprised if they dropped a whole bunch at once, but maybe they'll talk about future generations coming to NSO later down the line. Scarlet and Violet DLC is pretty much bang on. How long is the event? I don't know if we actually know, but they're usually around 20 minutes. So we'll see. I don't know if they've actually said. Scarlet Violet DLC is pretty much a given as far as I'm concerned. As to what it'll be, who knows? We're assuming third legendary and some of the stuff that was teased in the main game, like Paradox versions of Suicune and Virizion. A lot of people are predicting that the DLC will be based on Kalos, which is the region from Pokemon X and Y. I'm not so confident on that personally, just reaching for a drink. Yeah, I'm not so confident on that personally. I am willing to bet that it is not Kalos based. If it is, that would be great. It's just not the kind of thing they usually tend to do. But who knows? Stadium NSO Shadow Drop. So we know that Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2 are coming to Nintendo 64 for Nintendo Switch Online. And we knew it was happening early this year. They may have said spring, but I feel like they might just Shadow Drop it today, personally. Especially if they do announce Red, Blue, and Yellow for Switch NSO. I feel like there'll be some connectivity there for the transfer pack. A look at the new anime. So we know there is a new anime starting very soon, with new protagonists, no Ash, all of that gone. We got some news the other day about a new character and his Captain Pikachu. I feel like we're going to get a closer look at that, even if just a snippet. New mystery dungeon. So this one is kind of an easy one, purely because the Pokemon Together website, which was launched for Pokemon Day this year, had Spike Chunsoft in the copyright area, in the code of the website, and the only Pokemon related games they've ever made are the mystery dungeon games, so that's pretty much a given. New Pokemon Legends, really just threw that out there. I don't expect this to actually happen, but God, I would love if it did. Legends Arceus is probably still my favourite Pokemon game. I still think it edges out Scarlet and Violet for me, and I would love to see more of that. Pokemon Sleep finally exists. Maybe someone bought it and did this, maybe it's official, who knows, but PokemonSleep.com started redirecting to the Pokemon Presents announcement. As of a couple of days ago. They announced it, 3 years ago to come out in 2020, and we heard nothing since. So maybe it's fully cancelled, maybe we'll see it again, who knows. Brand new spin-off for Switch, that's something I put in there. I miss getting proper spin-offs that weren't mobile games, so I'd love to see something new. So none of these are really like actual predictions. We know that Game Freak in particular, but also the Pokemon Company, like being unpredictable. That's why Legends exists and things like that. They have specifically touted that they like to be unpredictable, so I have a feeling they will be to an extent. So I guess more than anything, DLC not being Kalos based is a prediction of mine. That is a prediction. But the rest of these are pretty much hopes of things I would like to see. And who knows? But we've got 60 seconds left. If it is a premiere like it seems to suggest it is, we're going to have some kind of like 2-minute countdown. So it's probably not actually starting in 60 seconds, but we're nearly there. I think if they don't bring any classic Pokemon games to Nintendo Switch Online, I think people are going to be quite upset. As to whether they have any right to be. You know, we're never promised anything, and when they announced Nintendo Switch Online, we saw Pokemon Trading Card Game was coming, and they didn't save that for this Presents. So who knows? It might just be something we're all hoping for and doesn't happen. But, you know, I hope people enjoy whatever we get here. But you know what the internet is like. And, yeah, I don't think it would go down well if we don't get any NSO stuff. But even if we don't get it today, it's worth remembering that doesn't mean we're not getting it. Sorry, just muted the mic so I could open a can of Coke. Yeah, just because we're not getting it today, or if we're not getting it today, doesn't mean we won't ever. The Pokemon games only came to the Virtual Console at the start of 2016. Years after Game Boy had been available. And then Gold and Silver were, what, like 2017? Like the year the Switch came out? And Crystal was 2018 after the Switch came out, or something like that. They're not always in a rush with these things. I haven't put it under my bingo selection here, but I would expect some news on Pokemon Home compatibility as well. Just going to refresh the page. Okay, it's a good job I refreshed the page. Hopefully you can hear me above the music okay. If it's a bit loud or I'm a bit loud, if you could let me know in chat, that would be really great. In my ear it feels quite loud, but I think I've got the levels right. I did a bit of testing earlier with a pretty loud video. So we'll see. But I'm excited. As you can tell, I'm really, really hoping for Red, Blue and Yellow on Switch Online. Thank you, Levels are fine. Cheers, Sam. As you can tell, I'm really hoping for it. I've themed my whole overlay here on it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see. Very cute.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, very creepy.
I'm Ishihara from the Pokémon Company.
Jesus Christ.
Today, February 27th, is Pokémon Day. This is the date that the Pokémon Red and Pokémon Green games were first released in Japan, marking the beginning of the Pokémon series. At the time, only 151 Pokémon had been discovered, but now that number has grown to over 1,000. To all you trainers around the world who have journeyed together with your Pokémon over the years, we are so thankful for your support. In today's presentation, we will be bringing you all sorts of news about Pokémon.
All sorts, huh?
First, we would like to talk about this year's Pokémon World Championships, the first ever to be held in Japan. Mr. Chris Brown, take it away.
Oh, God, that is so creepy.
Hello, Pokemon trainers.
I was a big fan of being able to go to the World Championships last year.
Join you again to talk about our annual Pokemon
Me
World
and Sam, who is in
past
chat
year in
here,
London, more than
had a really great
10,000
time.
trainers
That was
all
it,
over the
London.
world gathered together to celebrate Pokemon.
It was
and
a really good
experience
time, you
epic
know?
battles. Thank you to
I
all
don't
the
usually
trainers who
tune
made
in
the
to
London
watch
World
live on
Championships
Twitch or anything
our
like that, but
largest
something
ever.
about being
And
in the room during those
congratulations
final
again
battles
to our newest world champions.
was
Now I'd like to
very,
share with you all
very
some
fun.
details about our next event. The 2023 Pokemon
I was
World
hoping I'd be
Championships
able
will be
to
held in
go
Japan for
to
the very
this,
first
but I'm
time.
not going to be able to go to
We
Japan
look
this
forward
year.
to
I
trainers
don't have that
battling
kind
in
of
the
money.
Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games, the Pokemon Trading Card game,
So were they
Pokemon
always
Go,
held in the
and
US?
Pokemon Unite from August 11th to 13th at the Pacifico Yokohama. For more than a decade, we have created special artwork to honor each location that makes the World Championship experience unique. Today, I am happy to share the key art for Yokohama for the very first time. Let's have a look.
I dig the music. Nice.
The World Championships is so special because of how our community from around the world comes together to play Pokemon. We can't wait to see you there. And for those that can't make it, be sure to catch all the action on our live broadcasts all weekend long.
I didn't even consider them talking about the
Thank
World
you.
Championships. It makes sense. Guess they're kind of covering everything.
Thank you, Mr. Brown. We can't wait to see everyone together in Yokohama later this year. Moving on, please have a look at this video.
Oh, I love the... yeah, so creepy. Okay, this is very reminiscent of the Scarlet and Violet announcement trailer. No. Pokemon Trading Card Game Classic. Oh, no. Oh, what are you about to do to my wallet? I just stopped collecting them. Oh my god, I was hoping they would do something like this. They all look hollow as well, which is gorgeous. Was that milk? Holy crap. Are those just sleeves, or are there like, is there a new back to this classic, or is it a set? Is it a new format? Why would you do this to me? I just stopped spending money on this card game.
Pokemon Trading Card Game Classic is designed to be a premium Pokemon TCG set that will last a lifetime. Created by the design firm Nendo, Creatures, and the Pokémon Company as a joint production. We'll be providing a sneak peek of the product at the Pokemon World Championships.
Oh, is it just
So
like
I
one
hope you'll
box?
all come check it out.
Because if so,
Next,
that's fine. I'll buy one
We'd like
product.
to announce a new Pokemon venture.
A new
tell
Pokemon
you
adventure.
We have Miss
Or
Min Young
a
Kim
new
from
Pokemon
Netflix.
venture. Netflix. Oh my god, is it the live action
Mr.
Netflix
Ihara,
show?
Thank you for the kind introduction. Hi everyone. My name is Min Young Kim and I oversee Netflix film and series from Asia Pacific. Thank you for having us
Oh
here
my God,
today,
this was
and
true.
I'm thrilled to share how we're bringing Pokemon and Netflix together for the first time this year. At Netflix, we're passionate about developing local programming that entertains audiences around the world. And so today,
I hope they keep
we're
the same
pleased to
design
announce
ethos
that
from
Netflix,
Detective
in
Pikachu.
collaboration with the Pokémon Company, are producing a brand new Netflix series, The Pokémon Concierge. We have a group of experts here in Japan who are passionate about finding and
Pokémon
developing
Concierge.
original stories from Japan that can excite audiences all over the world. And we are dedicated to adapting fan favorite stories and manga into extraordinary shows.
Yes.
With this title, we're excited to marry an entirely new storyline that expands the Pokemon universe with groundbreaking stop-motion animation.
Oh, not live
To bring
action.
this new world to life, we've partnered with the amazing creative team at Dwarf Studio. The
Stop
series,
motion.
which will be set at the Pokemon Resort, follows the story of our concierge Haru and the many Pokemon who visit as guests.
I mean, I'm not against
We
it.
hope you enjoy today's first look at the Netflix series Pokemon Concierge, and we can't wait to share more with you.
Maybe whoever heard that Netflix were teaming up with Pokemon just guessed that it would be live action.
ポケモンたちがお客様として訪れる場所。これはそこで働く一人のコンシェルジュのお話。
I mean, it looks cute.
Thank you very much, Miss Kim. Pokemon Concierge will be a new animated
give it a watch.
series brought to you by Netflix and Pokemon.
Oh, Sam's into it.
Please stay tuned for this new series release.
It looks very
Now,
cute. I'm interested in
we'd
the
like to
animation
present
style.
The latest news about our games. Mr. Utsunomiya, please take it away.
Okay, so Scarlet and Violet music sounds like we're maybe going to look at some DLC now.
Hello, I'm Utsunomiya from the Pokémon Company. Have you all been making good progress with your treasure hunt in the Paldea region? Today, we have updates on the Pokémon Scarlet and Pokémon Violet games.
Let's do it.
But first, please take a look at the latest updates about several of our other games.
Oh, okay. It's going to cover Cafe Remix, Masters EX. They announced all this stuff earlier today. And Unite. Zessian's coming to Unite.
The 5-on-5 strategic team battle game, Pokémon Unite. We've entered our second year of service and surpassed 100 million total downloads. More and more Pokémon.
Even though they announced all this stuff earlier this morning on Twitter, just to echo what Joe Merrick said, covering it here isn't wasting time during the direct. The presents, will be however long they want it to be. If they didn't show this stuff in here, the presents would just be shorter. They're not like wasting time on it. They can make this stream as long as they want.
Use these huge attacks to overwhelm your opponents. And don't miss out on special
The costumes in this game are so ridiculous. I really enjoyed that game for like a month.
Event is now underway. Complete missions to receive rewards. You can also obtain Zacian's Unite license, so be sure to join in. There's also a boss rush event underway. Stand against formidable foes with your allies and earn rewards. Plus, to celebrate Pokémon Day, we're distributing a gift code for a special item. And we're hosting an invitation-only league to decide our Asia region champions. Check out how the battles are going on the official Pokémon Unite social channels. The teams that win their way through each league will come together in a dramatic face-off in Malaysia's Kuala Lumpur on March 18th and 19th. Look forward to Asia's greatest Unite battles, and we'll keep bringing you more to enjoy in Pokémon Unite in the future.
Presume this is Cafe Remix.
What's this? Seems the aroma of our newest dish has brought some customers to the cafe. Here at the cafe in the Pokémon Cafe Remix game, we meet Pokémon from the Paldea region. Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxley. Whip up plenty of servings of the new Paldea dish and bring delight to your Pokemon visitors. Progress through the event.
Yeah, Sam, I felt the same. It also felt quite samey. That's kind of where I felt about Unite as well. Just these games are fun, but I don't feel the depth keeping me going, you know? I mean, the only reason I'm still going with Pokemon Go is because I have an OCD compulsion to complete the Pokedex, so every time they release new Pokemon I have to get them and complete the Pokedex, but yeah, I only played Cafe a few times really, to be honest. But I know some people who are really into it, so, and they wouldn't keep doing all these updates if people weren't playing them. So that's for someone.
I hope you're ready.
Oh, sync pairs for Masters EX, that makes sense.
Convictions will win.
I'm not gonna let you win.
Got really confused for a moment.
Shine on.
Shall we begin?
Mystery.
At once. Let's go.
Come on.
All right.
A 3.5 year anniversary.
To work together
Okay.
to become the strongest in all the world.
I want to be as strong as Lee. No.
What?
I'm going to be even stronger.
Oh my god. That was the worst English accent attempt I've ever heard.
Pink is all well and good, I suppose. But I think I'll cover you in the color of beef.
That wasn't bad.
Let me show you the power of Spike Man.
I want to be the one who beats the unbeatable champion.
Let's get this started.
There is no way that they are British actors. Absolutely no way.
Pokémon Masters EX.
Maybe one or two of them. Hop definitely isn't.
Moving on, please have a look at this video.
DLC time.
Gute Nacht.
Buenas noches.
No, it's Pokemon Sleep. Finally! We did it! The Pokemon Company are finally gonna let me sleep. The Netflix anime reminds me of the clay artwork on some of the cards. Shinkawa is it? Shinkawa, you're confusing. That is the Metal Gear artist. But I know what you mean. The clay artwork is by... Oh, which one's the clay artwork and which one's the yarn artwork? Oh, it's awful that I can't remember. But yeah, it reminds me of that as well. It looks great. Y'all telling me I'm gonna get real Pokemon if I download this app?
Good morning.
Morning.
Oh, that's a nice new logo.
We know we've kept you all waiting, but at last, we can bring
3
Pokemon
years
Sleep
late.
to you later this year. The idea behind Pokemon Sleep is to be a game that makes you look forward to waking up in the morning. To get a better idea of what you can expect, please check out the next video.
We're getting another one on Sleep? Okay.
Welcome to the world of Pokemon Sleep. Your adventure takes place on a small island.
Now I can always be
On
gaming.
this island, you'll find great big Snorlax and Professor Neroli, who is researching Pokemon Sleep. It's easy to play on this island. All you have to do is get a good night's sleep. If you leave your smartphone by your pillow when you go to bed, your sleep will be measured, recorded, and analyzed. Once that's done, it will be categorized into one of 3 sleep types: dozing, snoozing, or slumbering. Pokemon that tend to sleep
It's a Pokemon
the same
Fitbit.
way as you did will gather around Snorlax. As you keep this up, you might even discover some rare in-game sleep styles that most will never see. It seems that each species of Pokemon has several sleep styles. Get lots of sleep and try to find them all. Enjoy going to sleep and waking up each day. as you
Whoa,
research
gotta
the sleep
fill the
styles of
sleepy
Pokemon
decks.
Together with Snorlax.
Hope it's been the teeth brushing game.
By using
God,
the
yeah.
Pokemon Sleep app
The
regularly,
bizarre thing about that, I
have
liked
fun
the
while
idea,
tracking the
but you had
regularity
to
of your
brush
sleep
like
or
a
rest rhythm.
madman to get that thing to
Pokemon
register
Sleep
that you were
will be
brushing your
available
teeth
for iOS
and do it on time
Android
to
devices later
actually
this
catch
year.
the Pokemon.
Next, we'd like to introduce the device you just got a glimpse of, the Pokemon Go++.
Oh, I can't believe that's the real name.
This is the
Pokemon Go++.
accessory. It is a new device that you can use with Pokemon Sleep and Pokemon Go. It's very simple to use it with Pokemon Sleep. Press the button when you are going to bed, and press that button once again when you wake up in the morning. Just like that, your sleep data has
I
been
can
measured.
swallow and make your gums bleed. Legit, that's what it was like. It was so difficult to use. I hope sleep isn't like that. You wake up and it's like, no, you didn't sleep. You didn't sleep hard enough.
Grow friendlier the more sleep you get together. Even unlock new alarm
Pikachu
sounds.
sings at me like that
like
at
you're
like
cuddled
3
up
in the
to
morning.
catch the
A, I'm
movement
going to be
of
annoyed that it
Pikachu.
woke me up. B, it's
This
going to scare the
device
crap
also
out of
has
me.
handy functions for playing Pokemon Go. Without even pulling out your smartphone, you can
Go
automatically
featuring
save
Dante from the
Pokestops
Devil May
and
Cry
throw regular
series.
Pokeballs at Pokemon. And now you can choose to
Can't
throw
wait for
free
Go
balls
Plus
and
Plus
Ultra Balls as
Remastered
well
Deluxe
at the
Edition.
press of a button.
Plus again.
There are future plans to add new functionality that'll use your sleep data in Pokemon Go 2. Stay tuned for more.
Okay. So
What do you think? The
I
Pokemon
can use
Go
sleep
Plus
with
Plus
Pokemon
device
Go.
should be available to purchase in July. And by linking the Pokemon Go Plus Plus to your Pokemon Go game, you'll get access to special research in Pokemon Go that will allow you to encounter a Snorlax wearing a nightcap. Look forward to more news to come about Pokemon Sleep and the Pokemon Go Plus Plus device. And next, we turn to the latest updates about Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon
Here we
Violet,
go.
the newest games in the Pokemon series, which were released in November last year.
Oh, there they are. Paradox, Suicune, and Virizion. Whoa. Suicune's up on 2 feet. They're
New
razor.
Paradox Pokemon
Walking
have been
Wake
found
and
in
Iron
Paldea
Leaves.
region. It seems Walking Wake appears in Pokemon Scarlet.
They're
while
not wrong, they
Iron
look
Leaves
nothing
can
like
be
the
found in
sketches in the
Pokemon Violet.
base game. So I wonder what that was
You'll
about.
be able to catch them for yourself by claiming victory in a Terra Raid battle event. The event will begin not long
They're
after
just
this
raids, they're not
broadcast,
like a
as soon as
story thing
preparations
for
are
DLC.
complete. We hope you'll team up with family, friends, and other trainers to take on this challenge. The games will also soon be able to connect to Pokemon Go. In Pokemon Go, you
I
can
better
receive
start a save
gifts
file
from
in
friends or
Pokemon
by
Scarlet
visiting Pokestops
and catch
around
up
the
enough
world.
to be able to get both under my
These
OT.
gifts come with postcards. Once it's possible to connect these games, you'll be able to send postcards to your Pokemon Scarlet or Pokemon Violet game, and you'll find that the pattern of Vivillon that appear there will change based on the postcard's location data.
Whoa!
And on the Pokemon Go side, the players
That's
who have sent
very
postcards
cool.
will find themselves able to catch roaming form Gimmighoul in that game. Try to collect 999 Gimmighoul coins to evolve Gimmighoul into Golden Go. We're also planning to begin Pokemon Home support for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet early this year.
Still just early 2023. No date on
Then you'll be
Violet,
able
Scarlet
to bring
Violet
roaming
Home.
form Gimmighoul that you've caught in Pokemon Go to Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet via Pokemon Home.
Okay.
We hope you look forward to
How
it.
is that still not ready?
And finally, we'd like to share our last video for today with you.
Oh god, I was wrong about like
Please
all of
have
this.
a look at this.
So this will be the DLC, but wow, no NSO. Oh, I do need to do that one. What? And a new tournament style thing. The hidden treasure of Area Zero. Oh. The teal mask. The indigo disc. Okay. They look interesting.
DLC will be available for purchase for the Pokémon Scarlet and Pokémon Violet games. The title of this DLC is The Hidden Treasure of Area Zero. The Hidden Treasure of Area Zero will be released in 2 parts.
I mean, I'm pretty hype
Part
about that.
1,
Area
the Teal
Zero
Mask,
was the
coming in
best
fall
part of Scarlet
2023.
and Violet, so more of that.
Part
Awesome.
2, the Indigo Disc, will be distributed
Doesn't
in
say
winter
anything about the
2023.
northeast part of the region,
Purchasing
though.
the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero will allow you to enjoy playing both parts of the DLC with the save data you already have in Pokemon Scarlet or Pokemon Violet. In Part 1, the Teal Mask, you'll be visiting the land of Kitakami as part of a school trip, as your
That'll be it.
adventures expand beyond the Paldea region. And in Part 2, the Indigo Disc, you'll be studying as an exchange student at Blueberry Academy. During these adventures, you'll be able to encounter some familiar Pokemon that you didn't see living in Paldea.
Cool.
The legendary Pokemon that newly appear in the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero are Ogerpon, with its fearsome mask, and Terapagos, resplendent in its glittering aura. Please look forward to a new story that will unfold in 2 parts as you discover the roles that both these Pokemon will play in your adventures. The Hidden Treasure of Area Zero will be available for purchase on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation
that's cool.
ends. As soon as you make your purchase, you'll be able to get the new uniform set and don some new outfits in your Pokemon Scarlet or Pokemon Violet game. As an early purchase bonus, we've also prepared a serial code that will allow you
Cool.
to claim a special Hisuian Zoroark for your in-game team. We hope you enjoy these expanded adventures in the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games.
Wow. Can't believe they didn't
What
do
did you
NSO.
think? As we move forward, we'll keep trying to find new ways to bring the joy of Pokemon to you all. Thank you for tuning in.
Okay. Wonder what the whole Spike Chunsoft thing was about. I'm gonna have that just kind of going again in the background while I talk. I'll have it on
To all you trainers
low.
around the world, keep together with
God, that was a little disappointing.
for your support.
I mean, I'm super excited about Trading Card Game Classic, provided that that is like a special set and it's not like, you know, packs or anything like that that'll cost loads of money.
The first ever
But man,
Japan.
not a single new game in here, not a spin-off, not anything. Nothing for Switch NSO, didn't even mention Stadium. And the DLC, we didn't really get much of a look at all. No gameplay.
I'm so
Um,
join you again to talk about our
hmm.
Pokemon World Championships. This past year in London,
What was here was cool. But I think we were all kind of hoping for a little more. To what extent can you really be mad about things you were hoping for but didn't get? I don't know.
congratulations again to our new
Home support not
Now I'd like to share with you
even ready yet either.
the 2020
Not even a new look at the new anime.
the very first time.
Interesting.
Look forward to trainers
You know, revealing artwork for the World Championships.
the Pokemon trading card game
It almost felt like we didn't need a presents. Like they could have just
at the Pacifico Yokohama.
said, hey, we're going to
For more
announce
than a decade, we
the
created special artwork for each location.
we're just going to announce the DLC here on Pokemon Day on this video, especially because all the other updates for Cafe Remix, Masters EX, Unite were all announced this morning before the presents. So when that was all happening early on, that made me think, wow, if they're getting all this out of the way, what are they going to show in the presents? But now I don't understand why they did that. It's interesting. But the DLC looks cool. And Pokemon Sleep finally exists. It's a real thing. Pokemon Company finally going to let me sleep. And the Trading Card Game Classic looks very exciting. So that was a really cool surprise. Ultimately, I think this was fine. Certainly not the best Pokemon Presents, but I don't think it's the worst either. There was one that we had that was like entirely Pokemon Unite. So yeah, it is what it is. I might be doing, I mean, we expected there to be more to talk about, but I might be doing a discussion stream with Poke Prouse later this week to talk about what was announced here. Whether that goes ahead or not, we will see. I am so excited for this Trading Card Game Classic. I would like to learn more. But yeah, it's very exciting, especially if you get that whole set, if you get that game board and everything. Oh, that'll be beautiful. Those sleeves are really nice. Yeah, I'm very excited for that. But thank you for tuning in. And I'm going to try and do some more of these in future, these kind of streams. Because they're fun. Why not? So thank you very much for tuning in. I will see you guys next time.